Hi, everybody. Hey, Janet. Hey, Barb. Hey, Marianne. Hey, Carol, Christine, Sandy, Patricia, Stacy. Well, a lot of you guys are on. Hey, Amy. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Deborah. Okay, I'm going to jump right in. We've got quite a few on already, and I have a lot to cover, and I'm going to try to do 2 projects today. If I can't get both of them done, I will do a video and upload it to YouTube for you guys, okay? Um, I started off with a cute box that I'm going to do for you guys today, like a treat box, a gift box. And when I was at work last night, well, I already had an idea for a card, but it was just going to be your plain basic card. But I had a different idea, and it kind of was a little bit complicated for me to try to figure everything out. So if I don't have enough time to do that today, I will show it to you guys and tell you a little bit about it. But I will make sure that I do a video and post it on YouTube, so that way you guys could see how to make it if you want to make it yourself. Okay, so just let me know if you guys can hear and see me, okay? If you guys would send me some hearts or comments, just so I know that I'm on and you guys can see and hear me. And there's a little bit of a delay, so I'm just going to wait before I go on because I don't want to be speaking if nobody can hear me. I think you guys can see me because I have it pulled up on my page so I can see that I'm on, but I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me. So you have to have an audio set up for each thing, so I just want to make sure. So if somebody could just let me know. Okay, I see lots of hearts. So I think that you guys can hear me okay. So what I want you guys to do is leave me a comment, and if you share the video, even if it's on the replay, you will be entered in the drawing for the prize patrol for next week's drawing. You can also visit my blog. It's bobbystamps.com. And if you leave a comment there, then that's going to give you 3 chances for your name to be drawn to be the winner. Hey, Peggy. Okay. And then also for today's project, I have the PDF for both projects. I'm just reading Janet's comment. Hey, Kathleen. She said that used to drive me nuts. Drive me crazy when I was working, wanted to be home crafting. I feel your pain, Janet. I wanted to too. Okay. But anyway, I have the PDF for both projects, the box and the card, on my blog right now if you guys want to go over there and download it. And I did make it bigger this week because I know a lot of you are having a hard time finding the PDF. So if you go to my blog, it should already be posted. I had it scheduled to go live at 1 today, and you guys can download that for free. And I'm going to go ahead and just show you the stamp set winner who won last week is Adrienne Bush. And it was, let me just flip over to the screen so everybody can see. So she won the Verdant Garden stamp set and then the Make and Take packet for last week's live, that Come Sail Away card. And I do not have her mailing information. So Adrienne, if you would go to my blog, and at the top it says prize claim form or something like that. If you fill that out, then I can get this in the mail to you. And it's kind of neat that when I do that random picker thing, and she is on Team Stamp It, so she signed up under Tammy White, so we're on the same team. And I just thought that was kind of neat last night when she won. So I will just go ahead then from that, and I'm looking down, guys, because I'm trying to read my notes. I will show you this week, so stick around to the end of the video and today's live broadcast, and you will be entered for a drawing for today's live prize patrol, and it is going to be a make and take packet for both projects, the card and the box. And I will draw this at the end of today's Facebook Live. But this is the variegated ribbon. And I think, yep, it's petal pink. So this I'll give away at the end of today's live. And then for next week's drawing, if you comment and share the video, even if it's on the replay, then you will be entered for the Trick or Tweet stamp set. This was from last year. And also the Make and Take packet for today's projects. Okay, so I'm just going to put those out of the way. and I seen somebody ask, it flew by so quick, but they wanted to know, when does the holiday catalog go live? September 4th. We were able to pre-order last Thursday, and I should get my stuff Friday. So I'm not sure if next week, if I'll do a live unboxing and go through everything, or do a demonstration. If you guys want to leave a comment and let me know what you'd rather see, I'd really appreciate that, to have your input. Okay, hey Erin, hey Jessica, hey Diane. A lot of you guys are on here today. Okay, so I want to let you guys know too, just a reminder that the bonus day coupons, you have until the end of this month to get them used. And if you have a hard time finding them, if you go in your email and just search Stampin' Up! Or bonus coupon or something like that, it'll pop right up. And that's what I did. And you can enter all of the codes at one time. I had, I think, 5, and I entered mine all at once. Okay. Then the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, I'm just trying to get back where I need to be. So my August host code for my free make and take packets, I offer this every month. And honestly, right before I went live, I had one of my customers message me and say that she just finished the 3 projects with the make and take packet that I sent her. So that like I told her, that just makes me so happy that they enjoy receiving these. So how it works, you use the hostess code, shop in my online store. And if you spend $25, you earn 1 make and take packet. You spend $35, you earn 2. You spend $50, you earn all 3. And I'm going to show you really quickly the make and take packets for August. So this is how I send them. I did want to show you guys this. I send them in a nice little cellophane bag, and then they're all in their own envelope. So when you get them, you will know exactly how to put them together and what goes with what. And then I also do a YouTube video where I show you how to put the projects together. So this is the card. This is make and take 1, and this is make and take 2. And I'm going to fix make and take 3 because it looks like my ribbon's coming off. Must not have used enough snail on that. So this is make and take 3. So this is for August. And I always try to have these posted by August 1st so you guys can see. Thank you, Maggie. You are so sweet. Hey, Susan. You are so sweet, Maggie. I love you to death. But this is make and take 1, make and take packet 2, make and take packet 3. And when you shop with me in my online store, I have a rewards program that's called Bobby Bucks. And if you spend $50, you fill out this information here. And then when you have this all filled in, you can fill out the bottom part, and then you will earn $40 worth of free Stampin' Up! Products from me. You can screenshot this to me, email it to me, however you want to do it. And then I order the products and they come directly to you. You don't have to wait for me to receive them and then send them to you. And then I also wanted to tell you really quick, on my blog, you can download my calendar and it will show you what my upcoming classes are. Right now I have the Above the Clouds online class, and then it's going to be Floral Essence is next, Into a Wild Rose, and then Bloom and Grow. And then on the 31st, I have my local card class. Okay, so let me get that out of the way and see what else I need to tell you guys about. I gotta hurry because we have to get 2 projects done today. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm offering a memory keeping club, and I wanted to go over that a little bit more in detail this week. Last week I didn't get to do my Facebook Live the way I wanted to. So how this will work, it's going to be for 10 months, but it's going to be an ongoing club. At the end of 10 months doesn't mean it's going to come to an end and I'm not going to do it anymore. We're just going to start over at the end of the 10 months for whoever that wants to stay in the scrapbooking memory keeping club. And so how it works is you will place a minimum order of $35 by the 15th of every month using a hostess code that I will provide for you guys. And I just want to show you really quick. This is the code right here for August. So I've had some people already register for this, but you have to place that order using this hostess code Once you do that, then I will add you to the private Facebook page that I have created for this memory keeping club. And I'm going to share with you guys today the page layout that I already have for August. And then I'm working on the supply list. I'll have that posted by the end of the week. So that way you guys can either order the supplies that I've used for my layout, or you can just order whatever you want to order. And I'm going to try to theme the layouts every month. Like in October, I'll probably do fall. November will be more, probably fall, Thanksgiving, something like that. But the great deal is at the end of the 10 months, you will earn back $35 product bonus credit from me to spend however you want. So really, you're only paying for 9 months, you guys. Okay, and I will post a 2-page layout. And I'll also do a video on that Facebook page to show you and talk you through how I made the layout, any special information or anything like that. And if you do not fulfill the 10-month commitment, then you opt out of the $35 worth of free product. So if you miss 1 month during that 10 months, then you forfeit your $35 product credit. So the way I'm doing this is, if you join in August, you'll go for 10 months. If you join in September, you'll go for 10 months. Join in, October, you go for 10 months. So it's going to start the month you join is when your 10 months start, you guys. Okay. And then anybody that lives locally that wants to, we can meet right after my local card class, the last Saturday of every month, if you want to put the products together using the stamp sets. If you want to do the exact layout that I have designed and use the stamps and inks and things like that I have, then we can do that. But you have to let me know before the card class, so that way I know to bring those supplies as well. Because some of you that attend the local card class may not sign up for this. Some of you might. So it's one of those things we'll just have to wait and see. But I do need to know if you guys, any local people, I have had a couple of the local people sign up. So if you want to do that, please make sure you reach out to me and let me know. Okay, and then my current class that I'm offering is Above the Clouds, online class. And the bundle is on low inventory. I checked this right before I went live and it's still on low inventory. So I'm doing this class just a little bit different than what I normally do. I'm going to have you guys order the bundle, so that way it ensures that you have the bundle, and then I will order everything else that you see there in the display, the ribbon, the Wink of Stella, and the DSP, and then send that the same way that I normally do. So I will close the registration for this on the 11th, or if that bundle goes on back order, then I will close it when that happens, because I don't want you guys to register for the class and then not be able to get the bundle. And for those of you guys that are new, how this works is I do online classes. Every week I offer a different one. And then you register on my blog, and I always put a graphic up like this to show you what's included in that bundle, that online class. And then once you register, I send you a PayPal invoice, and then when registration closes, I submit the order to Stampin' Up. They send me all the products, and then I repackage everything and then send it to the class participants. And I provide all of the cardstock, the envelopes, and then I will also send you a link to a private YouTube video to show you how to put all the projects together. Okay, so that is my class. And these classes also, the majority of them, you are eligible to use Bobby Bucks, so they would qualify for that rewards program. And then also, if you guys want to, on my blog, you can register for my newsletter too. I just wanted to throw that out there. I haven't talked about my newsletter in a very long time. And then I wanted to also talk about my fall retreat really quick, because I got interrupted last week with that as well. But I'm offering a to-go version and a local fall retreat. So if you sign up for the to-go option, you're going to get every single thing that anybody that would attend the local one is going to get, except for the lunch option. You will get the treats, the candy, all that kind of stuff. You guys will still get that. But you'll get a goodie bag filled with $30. You know what? I can't remember if it's 30 or 35. I don't have that in my notes. It's either 30 or 35. I can't remember which one I went with. But you will receive that goodie bag, and it will be filled with items that you're going to need to put together the projects that I've designed. Oh, Sandy's letting Adrian know. Yeah, that is so cool. Oh, Adrian, I didn't see you were on here. Yeah, Adrian, you won. She said she just finished cutting her grass. Adrian, you won my last week's prize patrol. So if you visit my blog, it's bobbystamps.com, fill out the prize claim form. It's a little link at the top. Then send me your mailing address, and I'll get that out into the mail to you. And then getting back to the fall retreat, the lunch is optional. So all the prices and everything, you guys, is listed on my blog, but you don't have to take the lunch. You can opt out if you want to. And like I said, there's going to be snack and candy, water, tea, and coffee. I'll do prize patrol throughout the day. You'll make 8 make and takes, and then I'll have 3 pillow gifts that I'll pass out as well. And the to-go option will also get the pillow gifts. The pillow gifts are going to be fall themed, but your make and take projects will be Christmas projects that we're going to make. And then I will bring all of my holiday stamps, inks, punches, things like that for you to use for the local people. We're going to be at the Wyndham Gardens in Warsaw, and it's going to be October 12th from 10 to 6. And then I'm going to have 2 additional optional classes, and I'll post the information about that a little bit later once I have them all done. And then you'll also get videos and PDFs. And then if you are at the local event, you will get your very own 6-foot table to use for the whole day. And you guys can bring your scrapbooking, your photos, just anything that you want to work on and get done that day, or you can just work on the make and takes that I'm going to have. And if anybody that is attending local wants me to bring anything additional, other than my holiday stuff, a certain stamp set or something like that, if you guys let me know, I will be more than happy to bring that. I just didn't want to have to bring all of my stamp sets. I'll bring all my framelits and dies and punches and things like that. But if it's anything in particular, Adrian said she wishes she lived close enough to attend some of the events. I do too. I have so many people that are online that say that, and that just, it makes me feel so nice that people feel that way. Susan says she can't wait to start Christmas cards. But I do want to tell you guys, for the local retreat, the space is limited, even though it's the Wyndham Gardens and I have a huge room. I don't know how many people locally are going to sign up. If the majority of the ladies that attend my local card class, that's going to take up over half the tables right there. So if you are interested in making the drive, I know a couple of times people have reached out that live somewhat close that they were interested in coming. I would sign up sooner than later. And I also have a early bird registration. So I didn't print off any of this information, and I should have, for me to, because I can't remember the dates for the early bird registration. But I would register sooner than later, guys, to get that. And then the goodie bag is going to be a nice little bag, like a canvas tote type bag, that you guys will be able to keep and use for a very long time. Okay, so it's something I'm going to start today too, just to see how this goes. And if nobody takes advantage of it, I probably won't do it. But if for today's projects, and that's the projects right there I'm showing you, if you spend $25 between August 7th to the 18th using the hostess code there on that graphic, I'll send you both make and take packets for free. But you have to use that hostess code. Okay, so like I said, if nobody really takes advantage of that or is not really interested in that, I probably won't try this. I'll give it a try for a couple of weeks. But okay, now I want to see if there's anything else that I want to tell you. Oh my gosh, somebody said that Adrian won Tammy White's Prize Patrol. Man, you need to go buy a lottery ticket today, Adrian. So, and also, if you guys are interested in joining my team, that says in July, but it's still, the promotion's still going on. You get to choose $30 more in products. So it's $99, but you'll get to choose $155 worth of Stampin' Up! Products. And then you'll also get a $10 coupon to use. I think they said it was the next month. And the great thing about this, if you are interested in signing up, you would be able to order your starter kit. You could choose out of the holiday catalog and choose some holiday stamp sets. That is a great deal. I saw the holiday catalog last week, and I'm telling you what, there was hardly anything in there that I didn't want. And I'm kind of like Susan. I'm ready to get started on holiday cards. And I want to say really quick, I seen Paige jumped on here a little bit ago. I'm not sure if she's still on here, but today is my son's birthday. You guys, I have a 31-year-old. I just don't know where that time went, and it doesn't seem possible. I texted him and told him I cannot believe that you're 31 years old today, and then I cannot believe I'm old enough to say that I have a 31-year-old, but I do. Adrian said maybe she should cut the grass more often. I would go buy a lottery ticket, Adrian. Okay, so let me show you guys the projects for today. First, let me show you this so I can get it out of the way. I can speak. I used the Subtle Dynamic Textured Embossing folder. And then I also used the Subtles 6x6. Hey, Christine. The DSP. I am going to use the Mint Macaron textile ribbon. And my ink pads are Mint Macaron, Soft Seafoam, and Crumb Cake. The stamp set I'm using is Above the Clouds, and then I'm using that punch. So I'm trying to give you guys, if you take my classes, few more options than the 4 classes that I design, or cards that I design for my classes. It must be my son. He said, love you too, Mom. I can't believe I'm 31 too. I hope you don't mind me throwing you under the bus and telling everybody how old you are. So I also used the Stitched Shape framelit dies. And then for the card, I did not use the barn door. I used the, oh, now I can't think of the name of it, sliding door framelits. So let me move this out of the way, and then we're going to use some linen thread. So let me move this out of the way, and then I'll bring this in so I can show you guys what I made. Let me kind of move. Some of the stuff is now kind of getting in the way, so let me kind of scoot that over so you guys can see. I'm going to try to straighten my camera, so I hope I don't make you guys... There we go. Okay, so this is the PDF I was telling you guys about. If you head over to my blog, you can download it, and it will have the supply list and the instructions for you guys. And then this is the treat box that I'm going to make and show you guys how. And so it is a little box that just flips open. Now, I don't put treats in these anymore because I told you guys last week I've been dieting and sweets are my weaknesses, and I would eat them if I have them. So I just don't buy them anymore. But you could put, you know, a ton of stuff in there. You could put a gift in there. You could put a little a treat. But I'll show you guys how to make this first. This is what I'm going to do first. And this is the card. And this is the idea I got last night when I was at work. I was just thinking about that hot air balloon just moving. So I made a slider card. And it's just kind of a simple card. It's not anything fancy. I wanted it to be a matching set. So if you gave this to somebody for a gift and you put something in there, you could also have the card with the treat box. But I just think that's super cute. Do you guys like it? Let me know. Do you like it or not? I was kind of unsure of it. I always second guess myself on these things. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like it or not? Is it a no or a yes? I'm going to move the supplies over for the card. Okay, so your card base for the box. Okay, I'm getting lots of hearts, so I think you guys might like it. Thank you guys. Okay, so for the card box, this piece is Mint Macaron, and it is 5 by 8.5. And then on the long side, we're going to score it at 1 inch, 3 3/4, 4 3/4, and then 7.5. and then flip it to the short side, and we're going to score it at 1 and 4. Let me move it out of the way. And then I'm just going to, oh, you know what? I totally forgot, you guys. I didn't show you. Okay, I'm going to show you the scrapbook page layout because I totally forgot to do that. So, and I don't think I'm going to be able to fit both of them in here. I hope I can fit one. But on the Facebook, I've got pictures, and the video, you guys will be able to see the whole thing. But I just wanted to show you really quick. So I wanted to do the August one with the pictures that we had taken in Destin, Florida when we were on vacation last month. So this is the one page. I used the, and they're setting over there, I can't, the Seaside Notions and the Seaside Textures, I think is the other name of it. So this is the one page layout. And then this one goes right beside it. On the camera that I'm using for this, I just can't get it all in, you guys. I can't show you both of them. So this would be the page layout that we're going to make for August, you guys. And I love how this coral stamping, I don't know if you guys can see it here. I love how that turned out. And I used the hardwood planks impressions folder to do this and die cut. Now I will tell you guys, I was going to use the retired letters. I can't remember what they are, but they were bigger. And if I ever use anything like that, that you guys can't get, which I'm going to try my best not to use anything that you guys can't order. But if I do something like that, I would send you guys those letters spelling out whatever it was. You know, if it said beach or whatever, I would send that to you guys. So that way, you know, I wouldn't feel bad that I'm showing you something that you can't duplicate. So that's the whole reason behind me wanting to show you something that you can duplicate. But I'm just trying to get it all to fit in there so you guys can kind of see. But I was very happy. At first, I am not going to lie, I was struggling with how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? And I just kept fiddling with it and came up with that. So I hope you guys like it. I love it. I showed my husband. He liked it. He said it was very nice. So he actually loved last week's card I did. So I'm just burnishing all the score lines there. And then I'm going to take my paper snips and I'm just going to cut just a little bit to the right and then to the left. And I am not very good at this, you guys. I cut like that right there. I cut way too much out. But you know what? It doesn't really affect the box going together, so I'm not too worried about it. My eyesight, I told my husband yesterday, my eyesight is so much worse. I know it's so much worse than what it was when I had my eyes checked at my last appointment in last October. And I am going to go again this October. And I'm almost sure my prescription is going to change. And I kind of ripped that, so be careful. And I want to show you guys too. I don't know if you've noticed that I have the Band-Aid on my finger. I cut my finger last night with these snips, and it hurt and it bled. So be very careful. I did it doing ribbon, cutting ribbon, and I've done it once before cutting ribbon, and it hurts and it bled a lot. So you can choose whichever you want to be your top or your bottom. It doesn't really matter. But I'm just going to fold these 2 tabs in on that section. And I'm going to use snail, you guys, just for the sake of the video, so I'm not here all day. But I would use Tombow. You know, you want a strong adhesive, or you want to use tear tape. So you're just going to put snail on these tabs. If I can get my snail to work. The snail's going where I don't want it to go. And then you're just going to fold up. Fold that one up. And then we're going to fold this one up. And fold that one up. And then we're going to put snail here. And here. You can kind of see right there where I accidentally got carried away with my scissors. Okay, and fold that up. And then it's just going to close like that. And as you guys can see, mine is not holding together very well because I use snail. That's why I said make sure that you use Tombow or tear tape. So let's put that out of the way. You guys are going to receive all of this, whoever wins the prize patrol today. So this is going to be our background. And you know what? It looks like I cut my background out in Mint Macron. So I'll have to check your guys's because it is actually supposed to be soft seafoam. But I'm going to go with it and use this just because it's what I have. I did this last night when I got home from work. And so evidently I was sleepy. So we'll just go ahead and put that there. And this will just give you guys another option if you like this better than the other. Then I'm going to take, now I didn't list the tailored tag punch just because you guys can freehand this with your paper snips. But we're just going to banner the ends. And this piece here, I want to say, is 1 inch by 3 inches. And then the this one is 3/4 of an inch by 3. And then I just put a little bit of snail on the back and then just kind of did one of those numbers. Oops. So you can kind of see that. And then put snail on the back. And then you're just going to kind of layer it like that on the box. Now let's do some stamping. So we're going to use soft seafoam, and then you're going to take this image, which is kind of like the solid, and you're going to stamp it in the lightest. So we're going to use the soft seafoam. So we're just going to ink that up and stamp it there. I'll close that. And then I'm going to use the punch as soon as I can remember where I put it. Oh, hold on a minute. Got to use Mint Macron to do the outline. Sorry, guys. You guys know I go to work as soon as I get done, so I always rush. I just feel like I can't take it slow and easy and have a good time with it. I've got to talk fast and get through this. And I'm trying to do 2 projects today. So we're just going to pop that out. Lay that right there. Then I'm going to take the little stitched circle and we're going to ink up the sentiment in Mint Macron. Put that right there. We'll put that there. Then we have to take the little basket bottom. I'm going to use crumb cake. And just ink that up. And then just stamp it right there. And then we'll just punch that out. I may not have enough room. I might have to grab a longer piece if I can't. Working with the Band-Aid's not helping either, let me tell you. I can't tell you how many mistakes I made trying to type up the PDF for this. Okay. And a little trick I want to share with you guys is if you take the sides of the dimensionals and the skinnier side, you wouldn't want to use this down here where they're wider, but the skinnier side, cut one of those and then put it on the back of the balloon. Let me see if I can get that a little bit straighter. And then just leave a smidge hang over, and then that will hold your balloon bottom. And then we'll just peel this. Well, I don't want to peel that off yet. I want to wait because I want to grab my linen thread. And I'm just going to wrap it around my fingers. I didn't want a whole bunch, so I'm just going to do it probably 3 times. And then I always just take it and kind of make an 8. And this little guy, you can just rein back in like that and fold. Okay, now I'm going to put just a little bit of snail right here to help hold that down. Just kind of lay it all on there, and that's going to help hold that right down. Then we'll peel the backing off the dimensionals for the air balloon. Place it right there. And then let me grab some regular dimensionals. That one stayed stuck. We're just going to kind of put that right there to the side. Then I cheated and pre-tied my little bow. And let's see. Just take a mini glue dot. And then you can just put it right there. Okay, so there's your box. Let's see what time it is. It's 20 till. I'm going to try to get this card done, you guys. Wish me luck. So let me find, what did I do with the supplies for the card? Here it goes. So my card base is mint macaron, and then I have a piece of soft seafoam that I cut at 5 by 4 1/4. And then I'm going to use the foam adhesive strips. I have the circle from the stitched dies, and then again some more of that DSP. So I want to show you, this is the most important thing. So in the barn door stamp set, you have the framelit to make the barn door. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your cardstock and you're going to put it all the way to the edge, but make sure that you have it on there that it's not going to hit the side of the big shot when it goes through. You're going to take this framelit and you're going to line it up all the way over the side, and that is going to make your slider. And you can, make sure that you watch it if you want it pretty symmetrical top to bottom. And then you're just going to run that through the big shot. Okay. And then when you do, you're going to have your mechanism for the slider. It leaves a little bit of an indentation. I mean, you could flip it over. We could flip it over and use that side if that bugs you. It honestly does kind of bug me a little bit. Not gonna lie. Okay, now the secret to this is we're gonna take some window sheets. And what I did, you don't want the window sheet. I hope you guys can see that one. Can you guys see that window sheet? So you don't want the window sheet to be wider. You don't want it sticking out over here. So make sure when you place that, you have it somewhat like that. So it's not sticking over the side of the card that we're going to put down. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over because I have it pretty much where I want it. And I'm going to take one of the foam adhesive strips and I'm just going to place that right in the center. Make sure that you don't get it close to the sides or you're going to have a hard time with it, being able to move up and down. So it's not going to stick on the back. If I move my fingers, it's going to fall through. So what I'm going to do, let me see if I can make sure that I want to do this right now because it's not how I did it last night. But I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to grab, you could use the foam strips on this part too, but I'm just going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. Wherever this mechanism is going to slide, you don't want to put a dimensional. Like I'm not going to put any right here to the side because that would interfere with this being able to move. See what I mean? You don't want any on this side. So I'm going to put 1 here and then 1 there. And that's gonna be good. So for right now, I'm just gonna move this out of the way. I just feel like I don't want to put it down right now for some reason. Adhere it right now, so I'm just gonna make sure. Okay. I knew I was gonna forget something, and it looks like I did not give myself, maybe I have enough with the mint macaron. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm talking to myself, you guys, just ignore me. So I'm going to take the mint macaron again. I don't have the sentiment out, so let me grab it. I was really tired last night when I got home, evidently. What one did I use? Yep, Liquid Sore. Okay, let me grab a block. And then I'm just going to ink that up in mint macaron and For some reason, it looks so much smaller than what it did. Oh, you know what it is? It's my circle is bigger. That's what it is. I cut the wrong size. I had these already pre-cut in my Mint Macaron, what do you call it? In my little thing that I keep. So I'm going to cut another one because I think I have time. So let me bring my Big Shot in because that one would be too big, you guys. That one would be too big. And let me see where I put my paper. I'm glad I left my paper out in case I had to go rogue like I am. So let me just find a big one. I'm just going to put this down here. I was afraid something like this was going to happen today. So where did I just put the framelits at I just had that I showed you guys I was using? Don't mind me, guys. I'm going a little crazy right now. Okay, let's see. Yes, it's that one. I'll check your guys' packets too before I put those in the mail to make sure I didn't do the same thing for the Make and Take packet. Because I have a feeling I did, because I had like 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them already pre-cut, and I just grabbed them out of the little, let me show you really quick. It's like these little, I don't know if you guys can see this, little inserts. That's what I use for my scraps. And if I make something like that and then I don't end up using it, I just put it in there so I can use it the next time. And evidently I just thought it looked like it was the same size. Okay, let's try this again. So let me grab Mint Macaron. And we'll stamp it again. Looks good. Okay. Let's move that out of the way, and then I need to do the balloon again. So I'm just going to flip this upside down and take, again, the solid image. We're going to just repeat exactly what we just did for the box. I'm going to use soft seafoam and stamp that. I'm going to do the outline in Mint Macaron. And then, is that it? I think that's it. I'm going to have to grab, hold on just a second, guys. I have to walk over there. I don't have crumb cake. Hold on. Okay, so let's do the basket again in crumb cake. I am sorry about that, you guys. I try. Oh, my husband's on there. I just looked up and seen what we were and said, yes, Scotty, I did not see that. Love you too. He knew I was very nervous about, I don't want to really talk about it a lot because I don't want to give credit and acknowledge it. But what happened last week, he knew I was very, very anxious and nervous about possibly happening again this week. So that's probably why he's on here, checking to see. I'm not even going to say what it was or mention any name. Okay, so let's just pop that out. Move this out of the way. Okay, now I got to pop the balloon out. So just pop that out. And on this one, I'm not going to use the little trick for the dimensional on the back because we really don't want much stuff interfering with that mechanism being able to move. And with my bad eyesight, you guys, I have started using tweezers and it's really helping me a lot. Okay, so just put that down with the Tombow. I'm going to kind of scooch it. I got it a little bit crooked. Okay. Then what we're going to do is bring, oh, hold on. Bring this piece back in. Bring the card base back in. We're going to want that right there. So I'm just going to take this piece again and flip it over and put it right there. Now I'm going to peel this off. And I'm just going to stick the balloon, the hot air balloon, right on top of it. Now it's not really going to go anywhere. Let's go ahead and peel the backing off the dimensionals. Now the DSP that I cut, I went ahead and cut it the same size for the designer series paper, the 6x6. These pieces here, I went ahead and cut the same size that I did for the box. So they're 3 inches, but you will have to cut them down to whatever size, and I'll show you here exactly what I mean, whatever size you want to make it fit. So let's just center that, put the dimensionals down, and it should slide. So see, it's sliding. And so see, you don't want a lot of stuff interfering on the side. You want that raised up a little bit so it can slide. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and banner these ends again. The foam strips would probably work better on the backing of that soft sea foam. It would probably raise that up a little bit more than what the dimensionals do to help it slide a little bit better. So what I did last night, I'm just going to go ahead and layer these pieces together. So just like I did before, I'm just going to kind of put it on like that. And then I kind of laid it there. I don't cut very straight freehand, but we're going to give it a go. So just kind of lay that there, and then you can kind of, you don't want these to, especially if you're going to put this in the mail, you don't want this to hang over like that. So you can kind of turn them down and put that like that, and I'm going to leave mine like that. I think that looks good. And I'm not going to use Stampin' Dimensionals because, again, we don't want this raised because it would interfere. You know, if we're going to have this here, we don't want that raised because then this wouldn't be able to move very well. So just use snail for this. Kind of like that. And it will still slide. It will still slide. So you can see, I don't know why this one isn't sliding. I don't know if I should have put maybe another dimensional on there to help pop that up. Maybe off, make sure that you go way over. But this one slides. You guys can see this one slides really well. So I'm not sure what I did wrong on this one, why it's not sliding. Maybe it just needs to get loosened up. Okay, so then I took my linen thread, and I'm probably just going to tell you guys this because it took me a hot second last night to do this, so I don't know. I'll try to see if I can do it on camera, but if it starts taking forever, I'm just going to quit. Double up the linen thread like I have it right here, and then cut at one end. And then make a bow, and it's going to be really hard with this stupid band-aid I have on. And then another little trick, you guys, when I do this is I use my tweezers to help me pull that through. Now let's see if I can. Now this end is the end that's not cut, so I'm going to pull it because I want my bow to be small, really small. So I'm just trying to find both ends. Okay, now see how that kind of makes a bigger bow where the linen thread is so small? Can you guys see that? But where the linen thread is, you know, it's not thick. It's not like a ribbon. I really wanted it to show up. And so then this is the end that was not cut. So you can just cut it and then just kind of even those up. Let's see. And then let's use another mini glue dot. I cannot believe I tied that on the first try with a band-aid on, you guys. And I didn't get my mini glue dot. So let's try it again. There we go. And then just put that right in the center right there of the balloon. So now if you guys want to register for my class, I've had quite a few already register, but this is 2 more projects you guys will get to make with that stamp set. So you're not going to just get it and make the 4 cards that I designed. Now you have 6 ideas. So this is 2. I wanted to show you 2. This is the background with the mint macron on mint macron, and this is the one with the soft seafoam. And I like the soft seafoam much better. So when I go home tonight, get home tonight, you guys, I will make sure that your packets are correct and that you don't end up with a hot mess like I had today. Okay, who's ready to see who is going to win today's live prize patrol? Let me get everything back out of my way again so I can maneuver over here. Okay, let me see. Let's see. I think I have it figured out today where you guys can actually see. Oh, hold on a minute. I got to get over on this. And then, hold on, guys. Like, I'm not going anywhere, but I have to do some copy and pasting. I have to copy the page we're on and put it in a link. And then I'm going to tell it to start searching. And then let me see if you guys can see. Yes, you guys now should be able to see where it says comment picker. You guys should be able to see that. I'm going to scroll a little bit slow to make sure you guys can see. I know there's a little bit of a delay, but I had to copy in the page address that we're currently on. And now I'm going to tell it to pick my winner. Well, I have to tell it up here to search first. Sorry about that. Okay, I am logged in. Hold on, I have to log in. I was logged in. I don't know, it might have logged me out because I was idle for so long. So now let's see. You know what? I used this last night to pick my winner, Adrian. So I don't know why it's telling me. I'm just going to copy that web address again just to make sure I did it right. But I don't know why it's doing that when it let me do it. Let me try to log out and log back in, you guys, and see if that helps. This makes me so mad. And then maybe I didn't have that selected. Let's try it again, Sam. No, it's not going to let me, guys. I don't know what is up with that. It let me use this last night. Yes, Peggy, I do love technology, but not right now, I don't. It let me use this last night to pick the winner, and I don't understand why it's giving me a hard time now. And it was from the same page, so that makes no sense whatsoever. So you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to scroll to the right and land on somebody's name. And when I land on their name, that's going to be who wins. So let me I'm going to scroll up and scroll down and scroll up. And then I'm going to close my eyes. Let me scroll some more because that felt like it didn't move. And I'm stopping right here and I'm picking, and it is Amy Todd. Her comment was, "Thanks for sharing, Bobby." Amy, I don't think I have your mailing address, so if you would visit my blog, it's bobbystamps.com, and fill out the prize claim form, I will get the make and take packet for today, and the ribbon. I will get this in the mail to you right away. Okay, and I just don't understand that, you guys, so I'm going to have to figure out why that does not like me when I'm live, but it likes me when I'm not live, when I copied the address and everything is right. So I don't know. Okay, guys, I have to go to work. Thanks so much. Oh, you're Canadian. Okay, we got to choose another one, guys, because I can't mail to Canada. I am so sorry, Amy. Okay, let me see. I'm going to close my eyes again, and I'm just going to scroll, and the winner is Danetta Herrera. I'm not sure, Danetta, how you say your last name. But oh my God, she's on Tammy's team as well. So I am taking care of Tammy's team with these lives. So let me write your name, Danetta, before I forget. Because I will forget by the time I get back home. Okay. She sent me a very lovely card, and I'm not sure if I kept the envelope, Danette, or not. So you can PM me if you want to, and just make sure I have your mailing address, okay? But I'm going to go to work, and I will see you guys next Wednesday at 1. Please leave a comment, guys. Do you want me to do a live demonstration next week, or do you want me to share with you what I got from the pre-order? And that'll determine what I do next week. Okay, thanks so much for joining me, you guys. I will see you back next week at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, guys.